Fine, I'll do it. I'll tell you everything. Everything you wanted to know. If you didn't know, for the past year, my channel has been alive on the internet. My most frequently asked question is, what is your favorite animatronic, John? And oh my goodness, I get asked this all the time. But, you know, I thought I'd go one step further. So, we're gonna do a tier list of every single FNAF animatronic. Period. No, this is not every single FNAF character ever. This is every single FNAF animatronic, okay? I don't want this video to be 30 minutes long. I want it to be a short, you know, answer the question, move on with your days kind of thing. Oh, also, hello everyone and welcome back to another video on FNAF. I know this one's a little different. I know it's a little out there. I know it's unlike things I do before. I know I'm the FNAF news guy, but hello, we're doing a tier list today, folks. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell if you want to see my uploads on your phone screen when I upload them. Like, ding, John FNAF posted a video. That is me. I am FNAF. Welcome. I'm releasing merch soon. So as you can see, we have all the FNAF animatronics in one place. Haha, FNAF funny. And we're just gonna go through and I'm gonna give you my short little opinion and I'm gonna rate it. We have superior A, B, C, D, F, and Y. I thought that one was important for a select few of animatronics that we're gonna get into. So without further ado, let's get started, okay? First off, we have Balloon Boy. Why? Kind of self-explanatory if you ask me. Funtime Foxy. I actually really enjoy Funtime Foxy. I would put Funtime Foxy in the A category. I think Funtime Foxy is one of my favorite animatronics. I know I've said that before, but JJ, I think JJ fits in B for me. Didn't really do much in the games, but in FNAF 2, JJ was a really nice Easter egg that everyone was theorizing about, and I think it added a lot to the success of FNAF because FNAF wouldn't be where it is without those little Easter eggs. So next we have FNAF 2 Golden Freddy. FNAF 2 Golden Freddy goes in the C category. We've seen Golden Freddy before. We saw Golden Freddy in the first FNAF. People were wondering why the design looks different in the second game versus the first game. Next up, we have Ballora. I would say Ballora is a B tier for Ballora. B for Ballora. Ballora was also one of those very unique animatronics that is unlike anything we've seen before in the FNAF franchise, and I think without her in the FNAF franchise, specifically Sister Location, nothing would have been the same. I think she kind of made it unique. Biddy Babs. Bonbon and Bonette. I think they were C because C, they were pretty annoying. We all know it was hard to boop that nose. It was hard to find him. He was quick. Bonnie from FNAF 1, definitely A tier. Bonnie, one of the scariest animatronics that Scott has ever made, in my opinion. I agree with Scott in that it is pretty scary. Candy Cadet. Candy Cadet, superior, of course. Candy Cadet, one of the best things that's ever happened to FNAF. Chica from FNAF 1, I would say B tier. Not necessarily the best one, but not necessarily the worst. Sometimes fan art was taken too far with that one with the first game, but you know, we're just gonna forget that happened, okay? Baby, I would say Baby is also an A tier. Baby changed the game. Baby, just like Ballora, changed the game for FNAF. Nothing like we've ever seen before. When we saw Baby, we were like, what? And that jump scare was crazy. The ice cream tease and then the is A quality to me. Next up, we got How Unfortunate. How unfortunate. Why? Next up, we got L Chip. I'm gonna put L Chip in the B tier. L Chip is from one of Scott's older games. L Chip's gonna play a role in Security Breach. Chip was in FNAF World. Chip was in Pizzeria Simulator. Chip is everywhere. I'm gonna put the Endo animatronic from FNAF 1 in the A tier. I'm gonna put the Endo animatronic from FNAF 2 in the A tier as well. I think the Endo animatronics did a real good job at spicing up the FNAF franchise, just being like, oh my god, what the heck is that thing standing in the corner? Ennard. I'm gonna put Ennard in the C tier. My opinions have changed over time. I don't see Ennard as really anything special. I think Ennard can be creepy, just my opinion. FNAF 1 Foxy. I'm gonna put FNAF 1 Foxy in the B tier. I don't think FNAF 1 Foxy is the best version of Foxy, but we still have to respect that Foxy was iconic and probably the most favorited FNAF character from FNAF 1. Next up, we got Fredbear from Ultimate Custom Night. It was really nice to see Fredbear in a game. I'm gonna put Fredbear at B tier. The Freddle Freddles. I'm gonna put the Freddles in superior. I really enjoyed the Freddles. I think that was a really great and unique idea by Scott. The way they played in the game was amazing, and I think they're great. FNAF 1 Freddy, I'm gonna put FNAF 1 Freddy also in superior. I think Freddy needs some support. You know, he's the main face of the franchise, but he has like the least amount of lore. We gotta pay our respects and put him in superior. Okay. Funtime Chica. I loved Funtime Chica. I would have loved to see Funtime Chica in sister location, but you know, we ended up getting her in a Pizzeria Simulator. I think the design is really cool. And then we got Funtime Freddy. I really enjoyed Funtime Freddy. Not my favorite of the sister location animatronics, but kind of in the same category as Ballora. I think Funtime Freddy was really enjoyable. Kellen Goff did a really good job. Lolbit, and I'm gonna put Lolbit at D. Not really a prominent part of the FNAF franchise. Didn't really do much for me. Awesome design, loved the colors, but didn't really do much for me. Next up, we got Glitch Trap, and Glitch Trap's going in the S category. I think Glitch Trap is one of the best things that's ever come out of Steel Wool Studios as far as FNAF games. Glitch Trap is a great character. I think the design is terrifying, and I think that's a pretty popular opinion. FNAF 1 Golden Freddy, wow, 3 S tiers in a row here, I'm pretty sure. FNAF 1 Golden Freddy is iconic. I think without FNAF 1's Golden Freddy, FNAF wouldn't be where it is today. Markiplier's reaction to it is insane, and yeah, gotta respect FNAF 1 Golden Freddy. Next up, we got Happy Frog. I'm gonna put Happy Frog at D. A terrifying design. I almost put Happy Frog in Y because it's so terrifying, but it's like not even terrifying enough for it to be like, oh my god, that's scary and so unique. I love it. Like, why is the eyeball holes so big and the eyeballs so small? Next up, we got Helpy. Helpy is in the A tier. Helpy is the cutest thing ever. I remember seeing Helpy dance for the first time and being like, oh my god, that's so cute. Next up, we got the Halloween animatronics. I'm gonna put the Halloween animatronics, specifically Bonnie and Chica, in the D tier. They honestly didn't really do much for me. They weren't really changed that much except for little details in the colors. Lefty's going in the C tier. I think Lefty's a really good idea. I love that the puppet is hiding inside of Lefty, and I think Lefty has the potential to be very scary. Mangle is going in the A tier. Mangle was an iconic character. Lots of theories made about Mangle, and it's the first time we kind of heard an animatronic speak in one of these games. You could hear like the voice of like a radio static and radio noises going on. Mini-Renas. Why, Scott? Why? That game in sister location was so hard, I could never beat it. I ended up beating it, but it was hard. Next up, we have Molten Freddy. Molten Freddy goes in the D. Molten Freddy didn't really do much for me. It was just kind of too much going on for it to be scary for me, but you know, still a really cool design by Scott. Mr. Hippo, definitely S tier. The story times we got from Mr. Hippo are priceless. The reactions we got from the story times are priceless. Nightmare Balloon Boy goes in B tier. I think Nightmare Balloon Boy is very scary. Lots of teeth there. It kind of looks like a pancake. I don't know why I said that. It doesn't look like a pancake at all. Next up, we got the Nightmare animatronics, and we are just gonna speed run these real quick. Nightmare Bonnie is A tier. I love Nightmare Bonnie's design. Nightmare Chica is C tier. Didn't really do much for me for some reason, but still an iconic character. Nightmare Foxy is in the B tier. I think if it had the tongue, it would have been really iconic, but the closet mechanic in FNAF 4 is amazing, and it was terrifying. Nightmare Fredbear goes in the D tier for me. Not really much different from all the other bear animatronics in FNAF 4, but you know, still pretty scary. I really didn't like the mechanics. It was so hard. Nightmare Freddy definitely goes in the A tier. I love Nightmare Freddy's design, and I love the Freddles that go along with him. Nightmare Mangle goes in the D tier once again. Didn't really do much for me. Not much different from the regular Mangle design. Still pretty scary though. Nightmare actually goes in the D tier. I mean, Nightmare, not much different from Nightmare Fredbear's design. Very confusing on what it all means, but you know, still a solid design by Scott. Next up, we have Nightmarion. Nightmarion goes in the C tier. One of the first teasers we got for FNAF 4 Halloween Edition, and that's the teaser where we got the description for the image on Scott Games that was "Don't wake the baby," which was Markiplier's iconic phrase from one of his playthroughs. Orville Elephant. Orville is a great, unique design by Scott. Nothing like we've ever seen before. Really unappreciated character. This is a very unpopular opinion for me, but I'm gonna put most of the Phantom animatronics in the F tier. They aren't terrible. F doesn't necessarily mean it's dog crap, but I didn't really get scared by them much. I don't think FNAF 3 was that scary for me, but you know, they're still really cool. They're basically just the FNAF 2 animatronics with new skins. Yes, they all look like watermelons, we know. Pork Patch. Remember when I said the frog one was scary and was almost in the Y category? Pork Patch is in the Y category. Pork Patch scares the crap out of me. Why is there 2 different color eyes? Why is there only 2 teeth? Why are the eye holes so big, and why is the mouth so big? Okay, Plush Trap is going in the B tier. I think Plush Trap was a great mechanic in FNAF 4. Really really, really terrifying and really good idea from Scott. The puppet is going in the A tier. Puppet was an iconic character. Love, love, love the puppet. I'm not really sure what this one is. I think this is the endoskeleton from Sister Location, like entered without the mask, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna put it in the Y category just in case. Okay, I'm gonna put the Rockstar animatronics all in the C tier. They all kind of are really, really nice to me. I think the designs are really unique, and I love the shininess and the cleanness that their designs bring. I really honestly liked them. Next up, we have Scrap Baby. Scrap Baby goes in the B tier. Scrap Baby was a really, really nice, scary, unique design, and I think Scott did a great job. William Afton Springtrap, I think this one goes in the D tier. I like the original Springtrap from FNAF 3 better, honestly, but still a good character, great voice lines and everything. The security puppet from Pizzeria Simulator, I honestly loved this animatronic. I'm gonna put security puppet in the A tier. I loved the design and love the backstory. Next up, we have RXYGZY. Next up, we have Purple Freddy. This is not a real animatronic, so we're going to Y. And then we have Spring Bonnie, which never appeared in full 3D animatronic form in the FNAF games, so that's a Y. Springtrap is honestly an A animatronic. I think Springtrap was a great design. Those Easter egg pictures that we get in FNAF 3 sometimes randomly are so cool, and I think Springtrap changed the game for FNAF. Next up, we have the toy animatronics. I'm gonna put all of the toy animatronics in the B tier. I really enjoyed the toy animatronics. I think they have a really cool, clean design. I love the lore with them being able to like search out evil people with their eyeballs, which is crazy. So yeah. Next up, we have the Trash Gang. I'm gonna put them in Y. I really enjoyed them, but like, why? And next up, we're going to speed run the Withered animatronics. I think FNAF 2 Bonnie is iconic. I have to put FNAF 2 Bonnie at A. FNAF 2 Chica didn't do as much for me as FNAF 2 Bonnie, so that's a B. FNAF 2 Foxy is a fantastic design. I love the FNAF 2 Foxy, and I also love the FNAF 2 Withered Freddy. We have, once again, mashup of letters. Why? Xendo? I think it's Zendo. Honestly, a really cool endoskeleton design. I'm going to put that one at C. And there you go. We have all of my favorite animatronics ranked. My opinion will change in the future. This is just me as of July 2021 right now. These are my favorite and least favorite animatronics. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Bye. Bye.